What is up, Rad Potential YouTube? Welcome to today's video. This is going to be a great one. I'm trying to set a new record here. So, Charles and I's personal record of removing a rotary engine from a rotary powered car that's currently running is about 23 minutes. So we're going to see if we can beat that on the mouse. Now, you might say, hey, we just saw this great video, you're driving that car, it runs great. It does, it runs perfect. So we're going to take it apart, because that's what we do at the Rad Ranch for no apparent reason. We let other projects sit around and we work on things that work perfectly fine. So, with the whole coronavirus stuff going all crazy, our Deals Gap Rotary Rally got postponed / canceled. Actually, it got canceled. So I really don't have a place to take my car to. So we still have kind of our cabin and stuff, and a few of us Tennessee people are still taking a trip out there. But that means that I don't have to make it there with anything particular or in anything particular, but I still want to. So you've seen in a bunch of videos, I have this Bridgeport 12A sitting over here, and I have a car that fits 12As, and I have a Weber that fits that engine, and I have everything to put the in. Yeah, so Charles is coming over, CJ's coming over. We're gonna pop that engine in my car. Right now, before they get here, I got to move the truck, put the vert in the basement, and then put the silver car in here so it can cool down. I figured on the last day, I say the last day, but I bet money, hear me now, that the engine that's in the silver car right now ends up back in the silver car at some point. Because that 12A that I've got running in that thing is a tank. And it is super reliable. So, let's get this door open. Let's get some cars shuffled. Now let's get to work. The ultimate question is, how much liquid did it leak sitting here? Somebody said they like to see my facial expressions when my car started. Oh, it's here. So, might not have been the best idea to drive to work today because now the engine, everything's all hot. But my thought was I wanted to enjoy the car until it becomes another project with me having to tune it and stuff, which that carburetor will run that engine. It will probably just be a little bit lean on the top end because it's a full bridge, and that's not set up for a full bridge entirely just yet. It is, but it isn't. I want to change up some things. I think that's why I lost my last motor. So, need some dinner, change clothes, yank this thing apart. homies picking you up for a second. So when you put a clutch on some of these old motors, you're gonna have two different lengths of bolt. You're gonna have a shoulder bolt like so and a short bolt like so. There's two holes, so you can see right here, that one is not threaded and that one's threaded all the way. So there's two holes on the flywheel opposite each other that have these shoulder bolts. Make sure you use those. These are also fine thread 8mm, not coarse thread. So just so you know, they are specific to that.
And then reach in right here, just grab your nearest bell housing bolt.
Start it.
It's started.
There you go.
And just run that baby tight. This one on the corner works real well because it has the dowel in the block. So it basically lines itself up perfectly every time. So we had a few slight setbacks with getting this particular engine ready to go in the car because I was ill prepared, but we're still making good time. We'll have this thing fired up shortly. All right, front motor plate. You got fuel pressure with the loose.
No.
Hey, it runs though.
Hey!
We didn't smoke it out too bad.
Poured fuel out, so turn the key up. Several weeks.
Alright, so we got water leak we gotta fix. We got fuel leak we gotta fix.
But it runs.
That was an interesting noise that it just made.
I wonder why it just died off. 'Cause, I mean, I was.
It literally just went and shut down. I gave it some more timing. It was about max though. Didn't short anything out over here. Still got power there. Unless I took one of the terminals off, but it should stay running. See if she starts again.
Yeah. Again.
Send it.
Alright, here we go. Which my old first gate's mechanical. Oh, it's just dumping fuel.
I forced it to do that.
Yeah.
Turn the key off.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Alright, well, untuned goodness, and it fired, but it didn't stay running. It did for a little bit. I got it set at like 18 degrees of timing,
Yeah, I don't think that's too bad.
but it should still start.
It's got plenty of vacuum.
Oh yeah.
And I threw my hands over it, it sucked fuel back out.
Could be timing back a little bit, but I don't know.
I don't think it's time. I think something else is going on.
Yeah, it very well could be fuel though, because that's the carburetor was on my car for a while, and then it never had issues starting my other motor. But we did put a different float top cap on it. We do have a fuel leak, and it is running like still Holly fuel pressure instead of Weber fuel pressure. So 7 versus like 4 or 3.5. And those floats in the Webers, that fuel pressure will just go straight through it. That's why we have fuel coming out the barrels here and just dumping down the motors. So
I'm ready to tighten this too tight, but
yeah, it probably just needs new brush washers on it.
Yeah.
It probably needs swamp that ever.
I can't get any tighter. Progress.
But
It runs.
it runs.
Got a water
So
leak, got a fuel leak. Let's get those two things fixed.
just what we do on the Rad Potential YouTube channel: take perfectly good running cars and make them problematic. Because we had a car that ran perfect, drove it to work today, and in 2 hours we made it better, right? Bigger carburetor, or not bigger engine, but ported engine. Now it don't run.
Join us back.
Good stuff. So, I think with that, we're just going to call it a night, clean some stuff up. I'll piddle with it next week when we get back. Thanks for watching. Keep it rad.